Blues shuffles. There are two primary single note blues shuffles that we're going to cover today. And then there's also the chord shuffle. So we're going to do this in the key of A because it's easiest to play the chord shuffle in the key of A. And once you can play the single note shuffles, you can play them anywhere you want. So we're going to put the metronome on to the 80. Actually, we'll keep it at 92. That's where it landed, so we'll go 92. So the first pattern, before we do that, it's probably the most common blues shuffle pattern. You're just keeping that pattern the whole time. It's an octave, flat 7, 5, back to the 1. So in A, it's A, G, E. Do 4 bars. 1 more. Go to the D. C, A, D, C, back to A. Then we go to the 5. To the 4. Back to the 1. And that's a 12-bar blues. And that brings us right back to the top. So for a refresher on a 12-bar blues, it's the 1 chord, so in our case A. It's the A for 4 bars, then the 4 chord, which is D for 2 bars, back to the A for 2 bars, and then we get the 5 for 1 bar, which is E in our case. And you get the 4, which is D for another bar, then you get A for 2 bars. On the last bar, if you want to be fancy, you can grab the 5 again with a little extension. I put a 9 on there. So now let's try that with the click. I'm going to actually go slower. We'll put down to 80. 2, 3, 4. All downstrokes, feels better. 4. 1. 5. 4. 1. And you play that all day. That is a classic blues jam blues pattern. If you ever go to a blues jam and they say, let's do a shuffle in A, guess what? That's what it's going to be. 12-bar blues with a shuffle. Now, there's another one. You can go in the reverse order. Now we just did that one. This one. So now we're going up to the octave instead of going octave to octave. So we go 1, 5, flat 7, 1. So we get A, E, G, A. Same thing happens on the 4 chord. Back to the 1. 5. I switched it around. And funny, that one I like to alternate pick. So now, let's try that one with the metronome. Here we go. So the 4. 5. 4. 1. you're back to the top again. They're really fun. There's a reason why the blues has stuck around for as long as it has been around. It's just so good. So now, one more kind of shuffle, a chord shuffle. This is a little harder. Maybe it's just different. I don't know if it's harder or not. They each have their own challenges. But let's talk about the chord shuffle anyway. Chord shuffle, same pattern, 1, 4, 5. We're going to keep it in A because we can do this with entirely open chords. So we get, for that blues shuffle, we're just playing on the A and the D strings, first finger, playing that A chord, but you don't need to worry about the top parts. So I like to do it with just my first and third finger, I think. Yeah. And then guess what? Do the same thing on the D and the G strings. Oh, got ahead of myself. Oh, it's just so fun to play. All right, let's try it with the metronome now. We're gonna knock it down to 72 because it's chords, so a little slower tends to help. 3, 4. That's it, Amy. A little swing. You can play it straight. So there you have it, 3 different blues shuffles. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, go check out my video about triads because triads are an essential part of playing guitar. So thanks so much for hanging out, and I'll see you again real soon. Cheers!